guys, I want to welcome all of you back to my channel. Today is Parents Teachers Conference Day at my son's school, and since this is my first one in Kinshasa, I would like to share the experience with you. So come with me to the school. So school is out today for Easter break, and right now we are here for Parents Teachers meeting. Everyone is scheduled for time. My time is 10:15, about maybe 5 minutes. If you look around the school, everybody is seated in the classroom or by the classrooms of their kids according to times that they're scheduled to come for the conference. So look at the schools where you see the chairs and the parents are seated. They're just people who come in time for appointments for the parents teachers conference. I like this because everything is so orderly. If you look at the second floor, there are people seated by classrooms for appointments. So if I can zoom in, see there. Bonjour. Fine, and you? All right. You're welcome. No, he's first. He's first. Yeah. So this is really cool. Something different from me in the States. Everybody comes in and sits in this one room, and then you're hearing everything that is being said. That's my experience with them in Texas and in North Carolina. But here, it's a bit more private, and I like that because then you get to be one-on-one with the teacher, explaining to you the conduct of your child and maybe ways of us as parents coming in at home to help to improve. That's what I expect to get, and I kind of like that because sometimes we believe that education in Africa is substandard or that we are not as good as the rest of the world. I beg to differ. In my experience, I give a lot of credit to African education, especially private education in Africa, because I've seen a lot of my family members who were in Nigeria, grew their kids in Nigeria, they went to private schools. They are exceptionally brilliant. Schools here go for training the kids. They're not into indoctrination or giving all these other kind of BS orientations to children, messing up their minds. These people are curriculum focused, quality education to kids. Physical, mental, emotional. I like that. This school is particularly good from reviews I get from friends, family members who sent their kids here. A lot of the family member kids go to this school, and this school has different branches, and some branches they are French language schools, and another they are English language. We chose the English language school. Kids can speak French with everybody else, and then I don't want them to forget the English. So we're doing that. Maybe at some point we will maybe change them to a more focused French learning environment so that they can be fluent in both. But by and large, the school is a Montessori certified school. For those of you in the US, you know those are highly certified schools, preferred schools for your kids. So for me, outside of Catholic schools, which my kids all went to Catholic schools, in America. So outside of that, I don't do public schools. It's too much indoctrination that goes in there, and that's why I'm very glad to train my kids in Africa. I want them to have Afrocentric character. As an African, I don't want to have kids again who don't know who they are, have no orientation whatsoever towards Africa, and we're just essentially creating future generations of African Americans who are American centric. We as Africans need to be African centric. We need them to believe in what is the culture of Africa, the character of Africa, nothing more. So this is just my experience. I just feel like I should share with you guys that, yeah, like you can see, we are responsible people. We're not lacking anything in Africa. There's nothing that we cannot do and even do better than the West. So I'm not knocking those who go to school in the West. I'm just saying that we are equal to the task here. You can see that in the U.S. And if you look at the immigrant population, especially from sub-Saharan Africa, you'll be shocked. You won't believe that these people are from Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Gambia, Congo, and everything, because they are very highly placed in their professions. My turn.
A few moments later.
So guys, conference is over, and like I said before, it was exactly what I expected. Got in there, the 3 teachers were there. I mean, they actually have 3 teachers for that particular classroom. That is amazing. And you are presented with all the work that your son has done from the very beginning to now. So you got to see all the classroom work, all the classroom assignments, dictations, how he's able to grasp his numbers and letters and word sounds, stuff like that. It's amazing. So, and then they tell you about his behavior in class. He's a very cooperative guy. He's very helpful with class activities and all of that good stuff. I mean, they spoke very, very, very well of him, and that makes any father very proud. So they really didn't have much to say in terms of the merits, other than that sometimes he gets frustrated when he's not able to accomplish a particular task successfully. So they try to tell him that, it's okay if you don't know it. That's why you're here in school, and don't get too emotional about it. Just raise your hand and let the teacher know that this is the problem you're having, and they walk you through it. So other than that, this guy is scoring 100. Damn, I've never seen more hundreds like that in my son's work. It's cool. So I am very happy right now to hear that. I have 100% satisfaction in their work. Like I said, the school is a Montessori certified school, so that's a high class American standard certification. So I believe they do well, and I've seen other children from the family who've been through the same institute, Aurora, albeit they went to the French side. Very smart, and I like that. So that was my experience, and I thought I'd let you guys know. For some of those who are abroad and thinking about coming home, and you have younger kids, do not be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's I think it's a very good thing for you to have your kids in Africa and have this ground, how do I say, orientation of African culture. And the academics, we're good at. I mean, there's nothing. Kids don't need too much to learn academically anyway. I mean, you have a classroom and you have books and you teach your kids. That's how we all learn. We don't need too much of all this fancy stuff that I used to just, in Nigerian language, dabari your view, and you think you're getting something, whereas what you're getting is nonsense. And it shows up when your kids are grown up and they cannot even gain admission to universities. Our kids go to school on scholarships. That's not even a debate. All the kids in my family are going to school on scholarships. We're the last generation of kids who didn't have scholarship, mainly because we came from outside. We only had student visas. We were not eligible for a lot of the things that are there in the US. So, but when you prepare your kids well, they come up there, they get scholarships. Simple, easy. So thank you guys. Like I said, do not be afraid of Africa. Africa is good. Africa is great. Whatever is not good is left for us to make good. It's our land. We grow it. We grow it to what we want it to be. Simple. So that the future generation will not continue to be saying, oh, Africa is a shithole. Well, if you clean up a shithole and turn it to a paradise, look at Dubai. Look at Singapore. So, plenty of examples for us to see. Thank you guys for watching. Please give us a subscription if you've not. Like, share, hit the notification button for every time that I upload. I can notify you that I upload a video so you can see it. Let's grow this channel. I just want to do good by Africa and good by us in diaspora, and shaping up our image. Let people know that we're just as good as them. So whatever you can do to help. Just likes and subscriptions and sharing and telling people about this channel will help a lot. Thank you, and God bless you all.